She's got a point, right? The world has been fighting low inflation for so long. She's always said that this is also transitory. So could it be a plus?
Exactly right, Heidi. I mean, she almost said, let's take time out and remember the context in this debate. And that is, as you say, the world has been really trying to get out of the low interest rate and low inflation trap for well over a decade now, since the last financial crisis. And what Ms. Yellen said in the interview with Bloomberg was that, look, if rates do go up, that will be, it will have its positives. It will be a plus for society. Now, she didn't say it, but you'd have to assume she's talking there about those of us who have savings, for example, and those who are in the savings industry. Now, we will get some guidance from the Fed. The Fed meet next week in terms of where policy will be headed and where the interest rate discussion will be headed. We had some good job numbers in the US on Friday. Inflation as well, of course, is coming pretty strong for April, much stronger than anticipated. But at the same time, Heidi, I don't think the commentary on the US side is necessarily pointing towards a Fed that's ready to start tapering or even hike interest rates just yet. So even with Ms. Yellen's comments, it feels like we've a way to go in this debate.
Yeah, those headline CPI numbers out on Thursday, and of course we saw the April numbers gaining more than 4%, but Secretary Yellen doesn't think that will last.
No, by all accounts, she's clearly in the transitory camp. She has made these remarks before, and she kind of doubled down again with some specifics in that interview. She made the point, for example, that the total US spend at the moment going on is around 450 billion US a year. That's not going to be, that's not going to create the kind of inflation that will stick around, she said. And she also made the point that the money that the US government wants to spend over coming years is investment and not stimulus. And this is an important point. She's making the argument that this is all about creating a more productive US economy with the kind of infrastructure that you need, for example, to get things moving. It's not necessarily about supporting demand, which would drive up stimulus in the short term. So she's certainly putting out a strong case for the defence. And she also clearly said she knows the central banking world very well, which of course she does. And she said they're very good and they're not going to screw it up.